Well, hello, fellers and fellettes. I'm so glad that you're back with me. Where you been? It's been a week, right? Well, I don't know. Well, I got tired of working on that thing. I'm back here on my 52 Chevrolet pickup truck. However, I worked real hard. On this tub right here, trying to get it off. I was going to, get it ready and prepped up for when you guys come. I couldn't even get close. I got on the internet, got on YouTube. There is no good instructions on how to get that off. So if I ever get that off, I'm gonna be giving you the instructions on how to, because I'll show you how I done it. But right now, everything what I'm talking about is 1947 to 1955. Rear drum. There it is, still on there. You know why? I don't reckon it was ever meant to come off. Because if it could come off, I'd take it off, wouldn't I? No, I doubt it. Anyway, so I went ahead and I jacked up the front here, and now I got the whole truck jacked up now. I knew this was a jacked up truck. You saw what I did there, right? Alright then, well, I tell you what, let's get this thing started, and I'll explain as I go, alright? Let's go. Alright then, I done popped this here fake moon pie off, and so now we're going to try to take these off, alright? Oh, well, let's go the right way. Nope, that's the wrong way. There, look at that. Look at that, look at that. I know for many of you out there that's wondering if I ever fixed my daddy's World War II stool. Well, no, I haven't. But I do have a 5-gallon bucket, and this thing right here used to be on an exercise thing that I threw away the exercise thing because I didn't exercise, and now I got me a good chair. Now y'all know. And by the way, I've lost about 24 pounds. You could probably tell. I hope so. Yepers. There we go. There it is, right there. And I know I'm starting late in the afternoon, but you know what? It's cooler in the afternoon. And I got this thing turning and all, but I never did get it off of there. I think I ended up last time pulling this off and taking this whole thing off, pulling it out. I know that I have repacked these bearings before, because I even ended up having to replace the whole front end of this thing at one time back in the 90s. Alright, let me regather my thoughts here and I'll be right back with you. Well, I reckon I ought to tell you, main reason for today's show is to pop this hub off, and let's see what I'm gonna be needing for brakes, right? Also, to see if what's going on with everything else. See how old that old grease is? I bet it's at least 40 years old. Alright, so now we want to take a pair of pliers here. See if we can't get this out of there. That wasn't hard. Yeah, I need to have my gloves on. Is that gonna move at all? Yeah, it's going. Alright, so let's put that back. Let's grab these right here. Yeah, I think it's been too long since I twitching this off. I've got my big old fat knee in the way. I don't know. Let's see what we got going. You want to try not to get this stuff real sandy. You know, I'm going to clean it all up. I'm going to put all this in some kind of cleaner though. And get rid of all this old stuff. Put me some new in there. You know what I'm saying? Bet you do. Now. Oh, come on. Yeah, I just bought me some new gloves, so I could probably. Ooh, look at that. I don't want to pull that out yet. Yeah. Alright, we're turning, so let's see if we can't. What it's going to take. I'll move this too, just in case. Alright, let's see what we can do about pulling this thing off. Probably not a whole lot. Yeah, well, that's one. It's got ball bearings and not sleeve bearings. I probably ought to pull them both. Let's see if I can get it. Yeah, there it is. Let's put this back in there. That there's the old-timey way. Look at that. But there ain't nothing wrong with them. I may be going, well, I know I'll be going back with them after I get them cleaned out and packed again. Yeah. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. Get that off there. Some kind of hell. Feels like maybe the brakes have got moved. Feels like maybe the brakes have got them just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I feel the brake. We got stuck now. There we go. I felt it. Come on. Come on. Hands and knees, as always. Let's see if I can. Oh, by the way, it's about, ouch. I love putting my knees on acorns. That always feels good, you know. It's about 49 degrees right now, maybe even in low 50s, so it's a little cooler today. Feels good. All right, let's see what we got back here. Yeah. Oh, well. Well, I might have to get me a puller. Yeah. We'll get back with y'all in just a minute. Okay. I don't think you're going to be able to see very much of this. We'll see. Well, I've decided what I'm doing here is, I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's see if I can fall off this stool too, huh? Yeah, okay. Alright, so what I've done here is I've gotten the nuts that came off here originally, and I put some washers behind them. And I got this little thing, and it's, you see, it's actually made for pulling something different. Much skinnier. But we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna make these little lips for them right here and see if we can't get it to help a little bit anyway. All right, come on now. Hey, what are you doing? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Get a bite now. Get a bite. Okay. Well, it's on there. Can you see this? Alright, so what we're going to do, look at this. I already got a little gap up there. Oops, we don't want that to come up. Let's tighten it a little more. Yeah, that's just not liking it at all. Come on. Let's go a little tighter. Where's my wrench? There it is. Let's go a little tighter. A little tighter. A little tighter. Okay. Let's hit it with a hammer again. I think this side's doing fine. This side over here is just trying to hang up. The reason it does this is because the brakes get rusted to the outer drum. That's not a good thing. I probably need a bigger hammer, but I don't want to do a lot of damage. Okay. Let's try it again. I actually felt that coming out a little bit every time I hit that, so it's doing something. Of course, this is wanting to turn every time I do it. Hey, hey. All right, so what if, I like what ifs, what if we took this one now and get that acorn out from under my foot, and let's say we moved it here and here. Huh? Let's see if that would do it. Change up where we're at. And you notice how these things have got this deal. You want that flat up against that washer, or it'll be beveled out and you won't be able to get nertin on it. That's right, I said nertin. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Alright. Alright. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's try it again. Yonk two. Yonk two. I do. Let's try it right there. There. Get a good bite on it. Pull this back out some. Okay, get on the middle of it. Let's see what we get this time. Is we is or is we ain't? Huh? I think we is. Let's see. Are y'all watching this? Huh? I hope you are. Alright, let's see. So this is so exciting. Huh? Yeah. Alright, now let's tap it a little bit. Well, thank you for following. I'm so glad. You're gonna fight me the whole way, ain't you? Yeah. Alright, now let's get to the point. All I'm doing is bending this. So where are you moving nothing right now? Let's see. Alright, let me go get a prize bar. Alright, my little camera did not record half of what you and I went through. However, I went after a larger, I think, I don't know how far it did not record, so we're just going to recap here. I went and got me some gloves because, well, there's no reason why I got these gloves, because my gloves don't last on me at all. So we're going to count and see how long these actually last this time, because if you're watching, they may last the rest of the week. But if I really need to count on them, they'll be busted by the end of me putting them on. You know what I mean? Because that's how the born loser's life goes. He just tries and tries, and everything blows. Am I rhyming again? Oh, good Lord. Alright, so what we got here is we got plenty of room up here, and it just very quickly vanishes over there. And so what I tried to do is I went in to get a smaller, and it ain't much smaller, because I want to grab it from from the bottom and pull out on it and see if that helps at all. Do I want to put, yeah I do. Alright, so I'm going to put this on here like this and get all the grease and dirt off of it. We don't want a lot of that. Okay, so we're going to, I wish these were backwards, that way I could pull it straight out, but unfortunately that's just not the case. Or is it? Can we turn them around? No, we cannot. Wish I could. Alright, so that's not good. Alright, so we're going to put it right there. Ease off on it again. I want you to move, so while I'm trying to get you up there, you just move. Good. Alright. Okay, that's good. Now we're all in. Walk together in sweet accord. I've got good reason to say. Alright, let's see. Alright, so I'm going to try to grab it right down in here, Summers. Oh, good. Try to hurt myself while that goes on. So let's get to kick the chair back. That ain't doing no good. And get down on my hands and knees so I can get my knees in the acorns again. Alright, so let's look at that phone. I'll try to come on this side since. Look at it. Okay. Alright, come on. Come on. Oh, yeah, that did a lot of good. Let's try this. This screwdriver is also too big. So, what's it gonna do here? Oh, this was doing a lot of good, wasn't it? Y'all are supposed to be keeping this on there, but you're not doing it. I don't know. I just can't get good help. I'm playing. Y'all are helping me a lot by just being here. Come on. Okay, so we've been again. Is that it? Yeah. Let's see it moving. What in the world? I hope. Maybe it's just binding. Let me get that big old hammer. I hate to use it, but I'm gonna have to. All right, y'all saw it here first. Alright, that was yeah. Look at where the wide part went on this side now. Okay. Let's try to keep it even. Okay. Okay. All right, so it's even all the way around again. So what did I tell you, Rick? No freaking idea. Frickin', that's what I said. Idea. So, let's see. I wonder, wrote the book of. That's bent. Oh, got a bender over there. Oh, well, let's take that. wish those things would turn the other way. Those are supposed to be straight, just like that, but they're not straight. They're being slammed out. So, how can we get them? Not good. That's just not good. Go to the stove and get a real one, but what's the fun in that? I know, right? You ever heard about the bird in the hand? Well, that's what I have in my hand right now, is the bird. I don't want to have to go buy a parakeet when I got this little thrasher here. See, that needs to be bit flat. So let's just finish that. I don't know whose idea this was, but probably I hear a billy bee. How many people know what a billy bee is? When you go billy, 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 billy. Look, look. You see that? Look, both of them. I told you. Look at this. Unbelievable. Ta-da! Told you. Gloves just, me and gloves just don't work out. And if you're out there watching this show and you want to prove that your gloves are better, yeah, shoot me some and let's see. Because look at this. Yeah, those are A-Bear Freight. So, just to let you know, I know everybody uses them, but they just don't work on me. No matter what. Okay. Now what? Alright, let's run around it now. And see if we can pull some of this out. Nope. Alright. I pull a little out. All the way around. Good. Alright. Now let's tighten this up again. The idea here is try to keep that thing in the center of that hole. As long as it's staying there, we're good. Alright, so let's try this again. Alright, that's good. Come on back. Why do you keep turning? I don't have power steering, so I don't know why you keep turning. It's probably a good thing that you are. If you see this thing here moving, it means it's getting looser, so that's a good thing. But look where the center is now. It ain't in the right place, so these we got to come down in the front. Yeah, there you go. Good Lord. How hard can this be? I'm finding that now. This is supposed to be slip off, you know, by the way. So a lot better than it was, but we've still got a grip on it. Yes, this is worthless. What else have I got? I have a squirrel fussing at me because he wants to get in the yard and eat those acorns that I've been complaining about. Y'all might can hear him barking over there behind me, I don't know. Okay, so what if... Shut up! Alright, well, let's see if we can try something else. And one thing comes to mind while I'm thinking about it. This past weekend I went to a concert, and it was at Keenan's Mill, and it was called Music at the Mill, and they're trying to raise money for the Historical Society so they can put money back into the mill. But I had some good friends of mine play. They put on a little concert on the stage, and if you missed it, well, I'll show you a little bit of it of what you missed. And that would be Philip Morgan. Y'all know him. He's the one that comes out here and helps me quite a bit. And then there's Mike Saunders and Bill Seal, and the one in the middle playing that electric guitar is Charlie Worrell. Charlie used to be in Refuge with me, and he's a good player. They also had a group that played dulcimers, and I can't remember the name of the group, but I know that it's something to do with strings. But William McDaniel was kind of, I guess, in charge of it. He played the guitar, and everybody else played dulcimers and that kind of stuff. I don't know the names of all of them, but there's all kind of different. They get together, I think, once a week, and they play. That sounds fun. And then we had a young fella, 15 years old. His name is Jack Bearden, and I've known the Beardens a long time. And Jack played, I was real impressed with him playing the clawhammer banjo. He did that real well. He played all kind of music, and on the guitar and sang. And I got to play a little bit. I played 3 or 4 songs. And I'm so happy that you're mine. And then also, who didn't get recorded was a fella named Willie Harris. And Willie Harris played the guitar and sang country and rock and roll and all kind of stuff. He's real good. Super nice guy. I wish y'all got to see him. Anyway, so that was this weekend, and sorry you missed it. If you missed it, you'll have to catch it next year. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to take a break from this a little bit, and hopefully when I come back, it'll be off. That'd be good for you and me, wouldn't it? I think so. All right, so I made some changes to this thing. I put some notches in the end. I rebent them so that they're correct. And I just threw my nut way up under the truck so that I can't get it. But other than that, hey, we're good to go. So what now I can do is tighten these down, hopefully where they won't slip out. Hopefully. Okay. Turn this way, baby. Come on. Come on. All right. That all the way up. Just like that other one. And then tighten it down. Correct way. Yeah. That's the right way. Oh, that's it. Might not work. It might. Can't hurt. You can hurt me by breaking, but we'll see. Okay, so now we're tight. Right? Okay. Should be pulling evenly. Yeah, good. Let's make sure my seat messes up. Tap it. Okay, tap it. Tap it. Tap it. Okay, so that means the only place it's not working right is on the bottom. And that's what was not working right before. So, what do you do? Okay, let's tap it. Tap it. Tap it. What am I in Iraq now? Good Lord. Oh, it's loose. Good. it. Tap it. Tap it. It's loose again. Something's happening. Look how wide it is here. Bottom just ain't wanting to let go. What is it? And it's not my brake lines. I mean, it's not my pads because I feel them. That might be that one. Alright, so let's see what let's do. Let's come off of this. This time, we're going to I'm going to change that. Pull from the bottom, I guess. Bottom to top. I wish I could. I'm proud of the way that held. Alright, see this? See what I did? Yep, so it could get a better grip on it. It got behind under it. Yeah. And then rebent these so that they would grip under it. So, alright, so let's see now. I hope we never have to get used to that sound of the jet going over the house. I'm afraid one day that's going to happen though. Alright, so let's see if we can. I wonder. What would happen? Way too high. But don't see it. Alright, so let's do this number again. Well, we don't really care about that right now, do we? Do we really? Do we? Do we? The Dewey Decimal System. Do we? So what are you doing all day? You see what I'm doing all day? I know you already worked all day, probably. Thank goodness I'm retired. I don't know. I would have never had time to do this. I don't guess. Let's come back over. Alright, now let's get you. Alright, so we're off to the side here. I need you, I don't want to take it out. So now we're going to be pulling from a different spot. Top and bottom. Alright. Yeah, you thought you was going to escape it? Not much. Ooh, loose. Looster. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look how loose it is now. It's just about to come in. Look at here, look at here. Woo! Looky here, looky here. brakes are in good shape. I still think I may have to patch this somehow. Wait, let's see. Yeah, that's pretty. It's got plenty of. Look at there. Don't even get my hands dirty. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Alright, so what I am going to do first is I'm going to get all those black widow spiders out. The ones that, you know, love me. Yeah. Okay. And I'm going to take that off. Last time I couldn't find them, so I honed them out. So I'm going to have to find them this time. But, you know, last time I did this, there was no such thing called the internet. That's right. Well, there probably was, but we didn't know what it was. Anyway, all right. Well, I may decide to. I hate to have a whole episode just taking this thing off, but you saw what I went through, and look at this. Look at that. That worked. Let's see what the inside looks. Ooh, I don't even have to turn them. Them look good. All right. Oh, that thing's heavy. Alright, well, there you go. Now, let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take all this stuff off, and I'm going to buy a kit, hopefully, that's going to come with everything in it. That's with this, you do know I'm kidding about this brake line, right? Alright, so I'm going to get brake lines, and then I'm going to check out my metal brake lines. I think I went back with some copper somewhere when I first did this, but I do remember this truck had good brakes, so hopefully I'll probably end up having to replace all the brake lines too, but we'll see. Alright guys, well, I appreciate y'all sticking around. It feels like I've been on this for quite a while. I don't know how long this video is, but it's probably long enough. And you guys watching this have seen brakes taken apart before, so I'm just going to take them apart, and I'll probably take some of the parts with me down to O'Reilly's and see if they have them on hand. I don't think they will. I'm probably going to have to go on to 52 Pickup R Us somewhere, and even though these brakes look good, and they do, except for I chipped them up a little bit, but they do look good. But I'm going to replace them anyway. I'm going to replace all this on both sides first. So again, I will get back with you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll get back with you in just a minute. Well, all right, fellers and fellettes, I hope that you've had a good time watching me. And as you know, if you're familiar with me, I usually try to get one particular thing done per episode, so that I can get another thing done the next episode. Sometimes I get more than one thing done, sometimes not so much. But anyway, I appreciate that you're here, and I hope that you come back. I'm here every Thursday, and if you will comment, you probably could have come up with a better way of doing this. I did it with what I had available, and that's pretty much what I try to do, is to think. I've probably got the things that I need to do this with, but sometimes not, sometimes. But it's good to be inventive. It's like what they're not teaching in school today, critical thinking. I bet you if you put your mind to it, you can come up with the same thing of the same theory of being able to do just about anything with what you have, okay? Sometimes not. Sometimes you got to go buy this widget or something. My problem is I've already bought that widget. I can't find it. So that's what usually happens. So I come up and make another widget so I can go and put it back, and I'll have it next time. But the problem with that is I can't ever find it next time either. So anyway, that's just me. You're probably more organized with OCD, but I don't have OCD that I remember. OCD, no, OAM. OAM, that's what I have. OAM garage. That's okay. So I'm rambling. But one thing I want you to remember here is in Exodus 33:14.
Can you come over here?
Hey, P-Roy, just give me a minute. I'll be in there in a minute, all right?
All right, Mr.
I'm
Rick.
sorry. P-Roy's right behind y'all. Exodus 33:14 says, and he said, my presence shall go with you, and I will give you rest. You know what? These kind of things just wear me out. But there's our guarantee, Exodus 33:14, that his presence is here. Just be faithful and he'll give you rest. All right, so that's what we're talking about today. That's what our little lesson in the Lord is today. So anyway, I hope that you come back. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm enjoying my time off. I've been able to get a whole lot more things done than when I was doing two shows a week. Man, I'm right now, this will put me 2 shows ahead, and I am glad, because I'm glad to get through with doing a lot of this stuff so that I can get back on my 52, and I hope that you think that too. Like I said, make a comment. One of these days, like I say, it's gotten a little cooler, so during the day like this is perfect. Maybe I'll go out there and get that old Rambler running. It's a 1964 Rambler. It's a good little car. When I parked it, it's probably not that good of a little car now, but I think I can get it running down the road. May do that while I'm doing this, may do this after this, but I've got a couple of other things. I've got a Harley that I need to get up and running so that I can sell it, and I'm kind of on the fence about my Jeep. I have a 95 Jeep that I really like, but I really don't need. So I'm on the fence about that one too. But yay! That's what comments are for. Tell me what to do. I'll either listen to you or I won't. Alright, y'all be sweet. Make sure, wait a minute, hey, before you go off, what I always say, please don't litter. Why? It just ain't pretty. Okay? It just ain't pretty. And I keep seeing it. So you talk to people too. Hey man, Rick says, it just ain't pretty. Please don't throw that out there with it. Alright, y'all be sweet. Look at me. I'm losing weight. Thank you for noticing. Yeah.
Hey, look here, Mr. Rick, you out there? I need to see you for a minute. Come on in here. Keep your shirt on, man. What you got?
Well, Carl, what is it? Carl. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, P-Roy. Well, what is it you wanted to talk to me about?
Well, yes, sir. Well, I'm going to tell you what I wanted to see.
Yeah?
I'll be right honest with you. I went up there to visit with old Carl at the Nervous Hospital, and I stayed up there a little while. I don't think it's very funny
Well,
for you to come up in there and tell him I'm supposed to be in there with him.
I know, but it was just a joke.
Well,
I'm sorry.
they thought I was one of them folks that's supposed to be up there, and I ain't.
Yeah, well,
I think it's very funny you telling them that I would.
Well,
Well, I know you cleared it up.
I mean, P-Roy, I promise I won't do it again. I didn't mean no harm by it, all right?
It wasn't funny there for a little while. Carl, he thought it was funny.
It was just
Everybody
a
there
joke,
thought
man.
it was funny
I'm
after it's over with, but
I'm sure they won't keep you.
I didn't appreciate it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah. All right. Well, I hope you forgive me. And
Well, I guess ain't no harm done.
I'll let you work
Yeah.
on my truck sometime. All
Well,
right.
Oh, Carl, he's supposed to be coming back over here next week. And if I take him up for you, I don't. Oh, Carl, he's a good old fella and all. But, I want to come back home. I want to make sure I come back home and live here. I don't want to live up there at the nervous hospital.
All right, dude. You good? I'll see you later.
Well,
P-roll.
all right then. Well, I guess we all right.
Be sweet.
All right.